Hey guys, I'm back with another video, and in today's video we are unpacking 2 full boxes of garage sale finds. These were found by my mom and by my aunt, who are like professional garage sailors at this point. Yes, they need to start their own YouTube channel because I know that's a popular thing on YouTube. But they found me so much stuff, literally 2 boxes full of things, and I want to try and get through these and process these as quickly as possible so we don't create another doom pile situation. Because if you watched my doom pile video from a few weeks ago, you know that that was pretty bad. And I was like kind of made my way through there. Most of that has been listed now, other than stuff that's just holding on for a themed drop that's coming up. And some of these items will fall into themed drops as well, and I'll make sure to share that when it does come up as like this is going to be a part of a different drop. But if it's not a part of a theme drop, as I have mentioned, I am just planning to post it as soon as I possibly can. So hopefully by the time that you're seeing this video, several of the items on here will already be available on Etsy if they haven't been, sold yet, which obviously I hope for sales, but hopefully if something, piques your interest or is something you like, it'll still be available. And I always link my Etsy in the description down below so you can look there. But yes, I'm going to just go through this with you, and I know of some of the stuff in here, but also I only got like a brief glimpse at everything, so there may be some surprises that I don't even remember, who knows. But literally my mom and my aunt picked this stuff up today, so I am trying to process it as soon as possible and turn it around and get it on Etsy really quick. Okay, so let's without further ado, let's go through these. Item number 1. All right, we got some bubble wrap here. Yes, this is going to be a part of my July drop because it is blue themed, and it is like the wildest fish looking vase here, like a cobalt blue type color. Very funky and interesting. I've never really had anything like that on my shop before, but I'm excited for that. I always tell my mom and my aunt like what upcoming drops I have, and then obviously what stuff I like, and they usually try to send me pictures if they can, but for the most part I had no idea that they bought all of this, and it was my mom. My aunt points stuff out, but she doesn't buy it for me usually. It's my mom. So this is a milk glass vase. Milk glass always sells well for me. I've sold several of this design before, the hobnail design, so that's good to have more of. Got a nice little amber glass jar here, and it's got this little like straw thing on it. I'll probably end up taking this off and just making this jar stand on its own. That'll be coming to the fall drop because amber glass looks so gorgeous in fall, and that is the first Tuesday in August. This next thing is actually a part of a lamp, a little mini lamp. So this is the lid part of it, the top, and it's milk glass. Oh, my cat is going after my box here. This is my box for my microphone. I've just kept it since I bought it from Amazon. I'm gonna put it here actually so that I have plenty of table space to put all this stuff on, because there's a lot of it. And then here is the base of this milk glass lamp. It's looking like that. I am not a huge fan of these little flower things. They look like they were glued on, but I'm hoping that I can get them off. But here's what the vase or the lamp looks like. Very cool. All right, next up was a pretty interesting find. It's definitely looking more modern, so I need to do some research on this, on even if I can sell it on Etsy. I think it probably will be fine because it's probably before 2006, which is the limit for Etsy for vintage. But it's this, almost looks like it could hold like oil or something, because when I opened this topper here, it's like a little bit stained, which I'm hoping I can clean. But it's got blue, and it's got a little rooster on it. And it also says on here, made in Italy, which is pretty cool. All right, next up, we got more milk glass. This is another type of vase style that I've sold before. These are like the miniature ones. and that pattern I think is called like the Starburst pattern or something, but I've sold several of those before. I was really excited about this because most of the time when you find these in thrift stores, they are pretty highly priced, but it is like a milk glass pedestal bowl. And this is actually made in Cleveland, Ohio, which I thought was pretty cool. And it is E.O. Brody. So I've actually never sold a pedestal bowl that's milk glass before. I've sold pedestal bowls, plenty of them, but they've all been like, one was a metal one, and then I've had several that are like amber glass. Got some more milk glass here. This is another design. I currently have this one in stock, so this is just gonna add to that stock. Another milk glass one. And this design I've never had before, and I'm always excited to see new designs and patterns that I've never had or sold before. So this is a unique one. Never have seen this one. It's kind of got like almost a rougher texture. I don't know if you can kind of see that. And then it's got this fun little rounded ending here at the bottom and a little bit of a scallop at the top. So that's a new one. And another milk glass vase. And this one is also a design I have not sold before. And it's slightly similar to the last one, except it's all the way smooth, but it has that rounded bottom with the 3 tiers, which I think is really cool. So lots of milk glass coming to Etsy very soon. That is box number 1. Moving on to box number 2. All right, this I believe is a part of a set. Yes. And this is something where I actually have something currently on my Etsy shop, and this may be already listed as well, like this set. But I have a set of something similar where it's like 3 things, and it's like a vanity set. So this comes with this and then 2 little pieces that go on top. So I'll try and find those pieces first. We'll see where exactly they are. Okay, yeah, we got 1 piece here. I actually really like it because it's purple flowers with a blue ribbon design. I've never seen this before, and I think it's just so precious. So purple flowers and then blue ribbon around, and you can see how it goes with that. So this goes on top of the little tray, and then there is a little decanter, which is probably like a perfume holder. The only issue with this is the lid for the decanter is broken at the bottom. So that sucks a little bit. So I really need to figure out if I am going to post this on Etsy. If ever I post things with flaws on Etsy, I obviously make it known, but I usually don't post something with a flaw this major. So I have to figure that out. It also has a slight chip right, I don't know if you can see that, right there. Sorry if you can hear that. That is somebody currently blasting music as they're pulling into the parking lot right now, which happens because I live on the first floor and right by the parking lot. This is cool. I'll be saving this for Christmas. Little Santa trinket box. You got the red inside, and it looks like it's almost made of like, I don't know, bamboo or something, but it's really cool. I really like this type of stuff. And it has these little ties here, so I'm wondering if maybe it's something that you could hang on the tree. But either way, I think it's super cute, and that'll be fun for saving for Christmas. So that's not gonna be on the Etsy shop for a while. All right, what do we have next here? Okay, this is something I'm not entirely sure if I'll end up putting it on Etsy just because it's not, I don't feel like really vintagey, but it's just a little bird. My mom wasn't sure either. She was like, would you sell this? It's definitely more new, you know what I mean? Like more, it's not new, but it's like a newer production. So, not sure what's happening with that bird. It is really cute though. Next up, got this adorable little pitcher. You can see the purple flowers there, very cute. And it actually has something, I don't know where it went, but it has something that goes with it. I think it's this. Yeah. This little thing. And this actually looks like it must have had a lid that it's now missing. Or at least I don't have the lid, so I don't think I have the lid. Unless I missed the lid, which is very possible I could have. I have another little something something. I don't know if this was for soy sauce or something, but it does say China on the bottom. I think it might be upside down. There you go. That's a cool little dish. That might be coming for the blue drop since it's got a blue theming. These are actually really neat. These are like Japanese plates. And when my mom did a Google Lens on them, it said they were from the 1930s. And I'm about to crack them apparently. So they're from the 1930s, which is pretty cool. There's 3 of them. So I need to do a little bit more research on these, but they're really neat. They've got a lot of texture to them, if you can see that. I've never sold anything quite like that, but I'm excited to see if I can. Next up is another item that's coming to the blue themed drop, and that's this pitcher. How gorgeous is this pitcher? I love that the design goes all the way down and up into there. Like, that's so cool. And this is UNESCO, which I've sold some of their ceramic stuff before too. The next thing is something I'm very excited about, and I'm kind of tempted to maybe hold these off until fall, but they're little custard cups, and these are probably from the Indiana Glass Company, and they're that avocado color. I think they're so beautiful. I may just go ahead and list them because they don't really fit into an upcoming drop. I could probably put them in fall because, I mean, green works in fall too. So I could wait until August and use them. But I think for August, I'm really trying to stick with a color pattern that is like all the oranges and browns and a little bit of red. So I think I may go ahead and put that on my Etsy. Another thing that's green is this. Pretty cool. I believe it's supposed to be for candles. I need to do more research on what this little guy is, because it could be a little tiny vase. I don't know. If you know, put it in the comments. Although I may have already found it out and put it on Etsy. So I guess check first. I don't know. But either way, you can put it in. Love to hear from you guys. This is like a wedding basket. This is actually porcelain. It's very heavy, very beautiful. And it's got the floral applique on there. And then on the other side, it's got some florals too within the porcelain. I've actually sold some wedding baskets like these before. I sold a glass one or crystal one. And yeah, that did sold for quite a bit. So hopefully this one will sell too. All right, only 2 more items, guys. I know it's felt like a marathon. This video is gonna be one of the longer ones for me because I usually am pretty quick with my videos. Next one is this little glass bowl. Look at this. I've never sold stuff like this before, but I've kind of wanted to. I just haven't come across anything like this before to be able to add it to my shop. So I'm excited to do more research on that to see kind of what the price range is for it. Oh, this does have a lid. Yes, I was gonna say, I was like, I'm pretty sure it did have a lid. Yes, it has a lid, guys. Yay! Last item, and this is going to be saved for Easter 2026. It's just this little Easter guy. He's cute, and he's in the original box, which I always love. If I can have in the original box, that's great. But he's just like a little trinket box that you pull up on. All right, guys, that was 2 full boxes of vintage items that will be coming to my shop, hopefully either now or in an upcoming drop. I think for the most part, everything is going to be added soon. there's a few things I'm looking at on this table in front of me that I'm like, okay, I see blue for the upcoming drop. I see one thing for fall. And then everything else is kind of just like white or purple or something else or green. And so everything else will probably end up just coming when I can get pictures of it, so as soon as possible. And then obviously one Easter item as well, so that won't be for a long time before that comes out. But yeah, I'm so excited for these things. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's video showing off this fun little garage sale find haul that my mom and my aunt diligently put together for me, which again, it was a huge kind of like surprise for me. They're always on the lookout for stuff because they know, again, like what drops I have coming up. And so sometimes they'll tell me, oh, we found a couple things for you. But to find 2 boxes full of stuff, like that is wild to me. So, and my mom always watches these videos. So thank you, Mom. Thank you, thank you. You're helping out the Etsy shop so much with my goal of hitting 200 listings by the end of this year. We're getting closer and closer and closer, especially with this haul. So thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you on the next video. Bye.